Hello traders, welcome to the flash course on how to correctly position your stop losses, brought to you by Investoo.com. In this lesson, we are going to learn how, the strategy that we use to trail our stops using the Parabolic SAR. Now, there are two ways to trail your stops using the Parabolic SAR. So we're going to go and look at this chart on the left side of the MT4 platform. And as you can see, we have the normal settings on the Parabolic SAR. And you can use the normal settings on the Parabolic SAR to trail your stops if you are on the 1 hour chart and above. Now, the correct way to start trailing your stops, remember that we enter the market at this candle. So I'm going to put on the rectangle where we enter the market, and we, the correct placement on your stops, or the correct way to trail your stops using the Parabolic SAR should be following the Parabolic SAR dot by dot. When the first dot prints, you put your Parabolic SAR, when the first dot on the Parabolic SAR prints, you put your stops above it, then you trail it to the second, then to the third, etc. Now, in this case, you should trail your stops to the latest Parabolic SAR dot, which would mean that on a 100 pip move, you already locked in 50 pips, which is great if you are also taking partial profits along the way. Now, this is the normal way to trail your stops using the Parabolic SAR. But if you go to the 50-minute chart, you can see that this Parabolic SAR is actually, let me just zoom out here a little bit, is very different than this one, because on the right side of the we are not using the default settings on the Parabolic SAR. You can see that the step is 0.001 and a maximum of 0.1. Now, what this does, let me show you, is it gives us a cleaner Parabolic SAR where we should be trailing our stops. If we zoom in, well, we must zoom out actually. Now, if we use this method of trailing the Parabolic SAR on the 50-minute chart, now you can see that actually this is where the stop loss was trailed on the 1 hour Parabolic SAR trailing method with the default settings. Okay, here is how we are trailing it with this method. And with the with the 50-minute and these settings on the Parabolic SAR, well, we should be trailing it above it. Now, the great thing about using this method of the Parabolic SAR is that we are also trailing it along the market structure. You can see that we are right above the previous high. And this is why using this method on the lower levels is going to correctly allow you, to correctly trail your stops. Okay, now let me get rid of these lines, and let's go to the 1 hour chart using this method. Now you can see that on the 1 hour chart, we really have to wait for the trade to develop in order for the Parabolic SAR to start going our direction. Now, for you that swing trade, this could be a great method to trail in on on longer term moves, because let's imagine that you took a long position from all the way down here. If you use these settings on the hourly chart, well, you are going to be able to grab moves that you could not grab otherwise. For example, this move from these lows to the exit is a 333 pip move. That correctly, by trailing the stops alongside the Parabolic SAR with these settings, you would have gotten from bottom to top, because you should exit once price crosses with the Parabolic SAR.